Welcome to Team Tigio Court TV, where we upload videos every single day. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share our videos.
All right, we will go on the record in the matter 24 CM 38, 25 CF 77, State of Wisconsin versus Derek Williams. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Williams appears in person, by video conferencing in custody in Burnett County Jail. This is a return on warrant initial appearance. Warrant is quashed. We will address bail momentarily if we need to. Mr. Williams, you have written the court a few letters, and in one of the letters, or maybe in a couple of the letters, you indicate that you wish to represent yourself. Is that correct?
Yes.
And so I need to go over a few questions as it relates to that. How old are you?
34.
Can you read, write, and do you understand the English language?
Yes.
Any drugs, alcohol, or other medications in the last 24 hours?
No.
Okay. Mr. Williams, do you understand that a lawyer goes to law school so that they can learn about the law and learn how to negotiate and look for defenses in a case?
Yes.
So do you understand that there are certain advantages to having a lawyer?
Yes.
And do you understand that there are certain disadvantages to not having a lawyer, such as the fact that you did not go to law school, so you may not be as savvy in those areas?
Yes.
And you wish to represent yourself today in this case, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Before we proceed, you are appearing by video conferencing. No, I will ask that later. But Mr. Schmidt, is there an offer that could be presented right now to Mr. Williams since he is representing himself?
The offer the state would make in this case is a plea to count 1 in 25 CF 77, the felony unauthorized use of an individual's personally identifying information, giving someone else's name. We DRI all their counts, and we'd agree to costs and the time he served. The main reason we're offering this is he keeps missing court and he's already forfeited a very large amount of cash.
All right. So Mr. Williams, if you wish to accept that offer, it is a felony offer. I could take care of that here today, and then you could be resolved and on your way. Is that what you wish to do?
Well, not necessarily, being that I do believe it was a misunderstanding of.
And that's fine. You can, if you wish to contest this, that's fine. We can go the normal course down the path and down the road of the justice system. That is totally fine. With here today, you have missed a significant amount of court, and I do understand that you stated that you were in Pine County on your last court date, or maybe even a couple of the last court dates that you missed. I don't look at that. It's your problem, your excuse, your reason. That's why you were in Pine County Jail. My court requires that you make all court appearances, and being in custody in another jurisdiction doesn't qualify for this court in this county. So the court is going to set bail at $2,500 cash, same conditions as previously noted. If you wish to accept the offer, we could take care of that here today, if that's what you wish to do, or I can set this matter. We can move forward in normal course, have the initial appearance here today, and I can set the preliminary hearing for January. So did you receive a copy of that criminal complaint?
Yes.
And you can read, write, you understand the English language?
Yes.
So you were charged with 1 count of identity theft avoidance on or around June 1st, 2025 in Burnett County, Wisconsin. It is alleged that you intentionally used personal identifying information or personal identifying documents, a Minnesota instructional permit of MLN, to avoid civil or criminal process or penalty without the individual's authorization or consent, by representing that you were that individual, or you were acting with the authorization or consent of the individual. That is a Class H felony. Upon conviction, you could face up to $10,000 in fines, imprisonment of more than 6 years, or both. Count 2, possession of drug paraphernalia. It alleges the same date, the same time, the same place, that you knowingly possessed with the primary intent to use a glass bong to inhale a controlled substance. This is a misdemeanor. Upon conviction, you could be fined not more than $500 or imprisoned not more than 30 days or both. Count 3, misdemeanor bail jump. It alleges the same date, the same time, the same place, that having been charged with a misdemeanor in Burnett County case number 24 CM38 and having been released from custody, you intentionally failed to comply with the terms of your bond by committing a new crime of possession of drug paraphernalia. That is a Class A misdemeanor. Upon conviction, you could be fined not more than $10,000 or imprisoned not more than 9 months or both. Count 4, misdemeanor bail jumping. It alleges the same date, the same time, the same place, that having been charged with a misdemeanor in Burnett County case number 24 CM38 and having been released from custody, you intentionally failed to comply with the terms of your bond by committing a new crime of felony identity theft to avoid criminal process or penalty. That is a Class A misdemeanor. Upon conviction, you could be fined not more than $10,000 or imprisoned not more than 9 months or both. Do you understand all of those charges and those maximum penalties?
Yes.
All right. Now, with regards to the misdemeanors, do you wish to enter a not guilty plea?
At this time, it was, at this time, as I can remember, it was a miscommunication because he was asking.
It is not. It's a felony. Do you understand those charges as I've read them to you and those maximum penalties?
Yes.
Not guilty pleas are entered on your behalf. Are you still at Oshki Udina Street in Hinckley?
Yes.
Telephone ends in 6417.
I don't have a cell phone at this time.
Okay, that's fine. Now, in the other case, 24 CM38, you also have missed that, you've missed that initial appearance. The warrant is quashed on that matter as well. Count 1 is possession illegally obtained prescription. It alleges on or around February 25th, 2024 in Burnett County, Wisconsin, you possessed an illegally obtained prescription drug, a misdemeanor. Upon conviction, you could be fined not more than $500 or imprisoned not more than 6 months or both. Count 2, possession of drug paraphernalia as a party to a crime. It alleges the same date, the same time, the same place, that as a party to a crime, you knowingly possessed with the primary intent to use a pipe to inhale a controlled substance. Upon conviction, you could be fined not more than $500 or imprisoned not more than 30 days or both. Do you understand those charges and the maximum penalties?
Yes.
Not guilty pleas will be entered on your behalf here today. The court has set bail again at $2,500 cash with the same conditions as the previous bond. And that is because you have missed so much court. I don't think I've ever seen you in court before. And I was supposed to see you February 26, 2024. And I did not see you on that date in time, nor did I see you on any of the other hearings that were scheduled on March 6th, March 13th, 2024, May 23rd, 2024, and so on and so forth. It goes on until today. So that's why the bail is set at $2,500 cash. I will reiterate, I am going to set a preliminary hearing. I'm setting the preliminary hearing. Let's see. Okay, preliminary hearing will be set for $2:45 on January 5th. 2:45 on January 5th, a preliminary hearing. That's where the court determines if a felony was probably committed and probably committed by you. So we'll have that hearing. I will reiterate the offer from the state. As to all of those counts and charges, there are a total of 6 counts and charges. 1 is a felony, the remaining are misdemeanors. The court or the state has offered you a plea deal of plead to the felony count of misappropriating ID, avoiding a penalty, to dismiss and read in all other counts, and then has offered that it would be a cost only. So money, court costs and fees, and time served for the time that you have served in custody. That is the offer of the state. Do you understand that offer?
I understand an offer, but if I accept the offer, will I have a chance to appeal at some point, or is there a time limit on appeal?
Well, by hearing that, I'm not taking your offer. I'm not taking the plea. This is going down the road in a trial. Yeah.
I'm asking a question because I'm literally by myself at this point. You know, I don't have a computer.
Exactly. And I totally understand that. And by you letting me know that you are looking at the time to appeal, that leads me to believe that you need an attorney to help instruct you and to guide you down the path in this matter. And so I'm going to strongly encourage you to apply for a public defender, so that one can, what?
I've already did everything like that, and they said I wasn't, I didn't,
Oh, you don't qualify, right? That's right. You filled out a court-appointed application. I did approve that. We need $500 deposit, and then it's $100 a month. And I need to have an attorney appointed so that they can represent you on Monday. Or on Monday, January 5th.
I was like seeing if I could like post a smaller bail amount, you know, and work out something like that, being I have some family emergencies that I need to
Yeah,
attend.
I understand. I understand your requests. I've read all of your letters. That's denied $2,500 cash because I have not seen you since February 26, 2024. So that's over a year since February 26, 2024, I've not seen you. You haven't come to court, okay? And so that's why cash needs to be so high, because you don't come to court. And also the court is going to put an order out there that you are ordered not to have any further calls with the clerk of court's office or anyone involved in the Burnett County court system, except for the district attorney's office if you are representing yourself. Because I have had word that you have made numerous, voluminous calls, and you are not able to do that. You cannot do that. If you do so, the court can hold you in contempt and can have sanctions against you. Furthermore, you left a message on my voicemail yesterday. I did not hear it. All I heard was, "Hi, this is Derek Williams." I deleted the message. I did not hear it. It is so inappropriate that you attempt to contact the judge. You do that again, you will be found in contempt. You will have sanctions. You can consider the offer of the state. You can contact the state. I will see you on January 5th. You will have an attorney appointed to you. Anything further, Mr. Williams?
I was just under the impression if I accept the plea offer now, and you said
Mr. Williams, you can contact the state and you can have, see if you can give him a call and talk to him about possible resolving this. You can present your own evidence, your own thoughts on the facts, and see if you can present a counteroffer to the state. But right now, with your question to me about, are you able to appeal? That leads me to believe that you would just be taking the offer to get yourself out of jail, and then you would be appealing this. I don't like appeals. I don't like to be overturned. I don't like to be reversed. I will not do that. And if I have any indication that you are doing this just to get out of jail, I will not move forward with the plea. You need to have an attorney. An attorney will look at the case with you, or you can represent yourself. You can speak with Mr. Schmidt and you can talk about a counteroffer to his offer. But that's where we are here today. Okay. Thank you. We are adjourned. We will go on the record in the matter 25 CF 125, State of Wisconsin versus Charles Kurkowski. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have counsel Joel Feliski in person with Mr. Kurkowski by video conferencing in custody in Burnett County Jail. We're set today in this matter for a status conference Mr. Feliski, can you please update the court?
Thank you, Your Honor. I've had an opportunity to review the discovery that's been disclosed to me in this case. I provided Mr. Krakowski with a copy of the discovery. I've also discussed my findings with him. I have filed a supplemental request, Your Honor, for the search warrant that was drafted by Travis Thoe. Document 23 was filed a few days ago. It's in regards to the GPS that was placed on Mr. Krakowski's truck. So I'm just asking for a status conference to get that disclosure, review that, and go over that with my client.
All right.
Yep, and there won't be any issues with that. I was hoping it was sent already yesterday, but maybe today.
January 29th at 2. January 29th at 2. We will see you then. Thank you. We are adjourned.
Thank you.